Hello, I'm Sabina and I'm the Chief Authenticator for LuxeDH.com. Today I'm going to be going over some tips on how to authenticate a Louis Vuitton handbag. Now, in front of me I have the Monogram Neverfull PM. So first off, we're going to start off with the Monogram Pattern. Your Monogram pattern, your LVs and your symbols are always going to be perfectly straight. So going from here to here, it's in a perfect straight line, and from here to here, it's in a perfect straight line. Also, all your LVs and symbols are all going to be symmetrical. So on this side, if you see this flower symbol right here, you're going to see the exact flower symbol over here on the other side. And that's going to continue throughout the entire bag. On the bottom, all the symbols, and on the back, all the symbols will be the same as well, all symmetrical. Now let's move on to our stitching. On an authentic Louis Vuitton handbag, your stitching is always going to be impeccable and perfectly crafted. So if you can see here, your stitching is perfect and there's a slight slant to each thread. That's from being hand stitched. Now on a fake, you're going to have everything straight as if it were done by a machine. And on an authentic Louis Vuitton, you're going to have a slight slant to each stitch, almost like it was hand sewn, which it was. On an authentic Louis Vuitton handbag, a vachetta leather is used. Now this vachetta leather will darken with age or use, and on an authentic Louis Vuitton handbag, it's going to darken to a gorgeous honey patina color. And on a fake, you're either going to get no darkening, or you're going to get it darkening to an orangey color that's going to look off and not going to look like the authentic one. So just make sure that if you want, you could take a drop of water and you can put it onto the leather and see if it darkens. Okay, that's that. Next up, I'm going to feel the handbag. Now, an authentic Louis Vuitton has thick canvas. It's not thin, it's very thick and very well crafted, and your leather is going to feel very smooth and silky to the touch. It's not going to feel plasticky, your canvas is not going to feel plasticky, everything is going to feel very expensive. And the same applies to all your designer handbags. If anything feels plasticky and inexpensive, it's probably not an authentic handbag. Every Louis Vuitton handbag, every authentic Louis Vuitton handbag will have a heat stamp. Now, if you notice, the heat stamp is perfectly pressed on. It's not thicker on one side, it's not uneven on one side, the whole thing is perfectly pressed. On an authentic Louis Vuitton handbag, you'll see this. On a lot of fakes, you're going to see fonts, thicker on one side or not pressed in enough on one side, but it's going to be perfectly pressed on an authentic Louis Vuitton handbag. And then, as you notice, it says made in the USA. So this handbag was made in the USA. So I'm going to flip this over and I'm going to go to your date code. Now every Louis Vuitton handbag has a date code, and every date code starts with 2 letters and then it ends with the numbers. Now the numbers are going to be your month and your year in which it was produced, and your 2 first letters are going to be the location. Different locations have different codes. SD stands for Made in the USA. There are a list of tons of codes that you can find online, but just make sure that your SD, which is USA, matches your Made in the USA on your heat stamp. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please make sure to check out my other authentication videos at LuxeDH.com. You can be rest assured that all your handbags from LuxeDH.com are 100% authentic. Thank you so much.